But there is an optimistic study we can stop on. And the optimistic study was done by my colleague Ben Olkin, looking at tax collection in Pakistan. Now, tax collectors in developing countries have the exact same kind of agency problem that we face, which is the money they collect, they don't keep. They send it to the government. But getting money from people is a pain. You've got to be mean to people and harass them and stuff. So it's a standard agency problem. Tax collectors do not collect. And I'm not thinking about the IRS deal. I'm thinking about developed countries where they have to go store to store and collect the money. Okay? Tax collectors, it's just an awful job, and they don't do it. And as a result, these countries don't raise much money. Okay, indeed, we all know about the problems of Greece. In Greece, in America, people pay, the overall amount of tax paid is about 85% of what's owed. So about 15% cheating. In Greece, it's 10% of what's owed. There's 90% cheating in Greece. They're actually proud of it, okay, of tax cheating. Okay? And this is a problem in other countries. So the country of Pakistan set up a new system where they actually allowed their tax collectors to keep some of what they collected. Okay? They said, look, we're going to give you essentially equity sharing tax collections. Why don't you keep some of what you collected? Now, this is not new. This has been tried in history in many ways. Indeed, this was, indeed, if you look during the French Revolution, tax collectors were among those guillotined, the French Revolution, because France tried to introduce a scheme like this. But Pakistan's schemes worked. They actually increased tax collections. And the reason is kind of interesting. It's because what the tax collectors were doing before is they weren't sitting around. They were going collecting bribes. So they'd go to store owners and say, look, you owe like 1,000 whatevers in taxes. Okay, 1,000 rupees in taxes. Okay? Give me 500 bucks and I'll write down that you paid. Now they go and they go, oh, I get some of the tax collection, so give me $500 to pay off your taxes. Now the store owner's like, I don't care. I pay 500 either way. But now the government gets the money instead of the tax collector getting the money in the form of a bribe. So actually all this incentive scheme did was replace bribes with tax collections. And that was a good development. So that was a case, you know, for sort of odd reasons, where an agency compensation scheme did work. They can work. It's a very tricky trade-off to be thinking about, and it's a trade-off that we'll explore more in the field of corporate finance. And I urge you to explore that more if you're interested. So let me stop there, and we will come back on Monday, and we'll talk about measuring economic well-being.